How do you feel that the Catholic Church deals with this? I mean, it has been a reoccurring problem within the church.
Again, I'm not probably the most informed, but probably more than the lay people. I think a lot of good provisions have been put into place to stop this. But my own case, I was one of 17 from the same priest.
One of 17.
So that could have been prevented long ago before I was even, on the horizon there. The bishops kept moving him, and that's what happens, So I blame the bishops. They could have prevented this. And I'm not going to make any excuse from it at all, because one kid is enough to say, no, we're not going to let that happen again. But right here in Franklin, there was just a priest removed a few months ago. So it's still not completely over.
Yeah.
And you got to go back to the seminaries and say, you got to have better detection systems when somebody is open to this sort of sexual behavior. There has to be a way to screen it. There has to be. When I first came back to the faith, I found a priest in New York who I really liked. He was a Franciscan friar, the Renewal, Father Benedict Rochelle. He also was a psychiatrist. And he told me he'd interviewed probably 1,000 priests who did these things to kids, usually in prison. And what he noticed with all of them is they had stopped praying. He would just say, when did you stop praying at your office, the breviary? It's the one prayer we have to pray every day. We don't have to say Mass every day, but we have to pray this set of prayers. It's the only promise we take is to do that in obedience to our bishop. And they would all say, how did you know? And he said, because I've been interviewing you guys for years now, and it's the common denominator. Now, that doesn't take away the problem. If somebody has an inherent problem that they're attracted to children, even praying is not going to be enough, I don't think. But you can see that was a factor. They gave up praying, and they basically threw in the towel, and they gave in to the desires. But there has to be a model that you can be screening in seminary to figure out. I have to believe they know they have this desire. We know what we want. We know what attracts us, what makes us, get aroused. And if that's you, for the sake of the kingdom of God and for your own soul, admit it and get out of there and get help.